guys, this is Vicki.
And this is Lori.
And we are here with our Christmas premiere. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
And we are diamond painting. So mine, if I can get that in camera, are two gnomes sitting in front of a fireplace drinking hot chocolate. It is a Amazon special. I'll put the link in the description if you like it on where you can get it on Amazon. It wasn't expensive, maybe $4. So.
And mine is a jeweled Christmas stocking. I just thought it was so cute. It is also an Amazon find. And so it wasn't too much. I want to say it was like $6 or something like that. And it is a 30 by 40. And I just love it because we love Christmas stockings in our house. And I wish I had some of I think you guys use actual jewels, or you can get jewels that you can add. And I think this one would be really cool to be able to add some bling to it.
I normally use cover papers, and so I'm not really quite sure what to do with this plastic sheet. So I don't know, that's going to look pretty tacky, but I've got my big iron on it to hold it back. I don't know.
I grabbed a snow globe. I was looking for a Christmas one, but I will use my bear one today.
This is also round, which I want to say it's been a year since I've done a round diamond painting. So we'll see how it turns out. I mostly do the squares. Ooh, it's a little slippery. But we hope you all are having a great Christmas. You're probably watching this on Christmas Eve. So I hope Santa is good to you, comes to your house.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't leave you any cold. Actually, I did a Christmas one last year. I didn't pull it out. Maybe I will at some point before the video's over. But I think this is just my second Christmas diamond painting.
Well, this is my very first one. It was hard not to start this already. I wanted to start it and get it going. So how is your weather up there? We're definitely having winter weather down here.
Oh, no, I don't know. It's probably like 50. It's been pretty warm. And I think it's supposed to stay like that. So. Hey, this isn't, circles aren't too bad. That iron looks horrible. I think I gave away all of my little magnets to hold that back, so I don't have any.
Oh, that's all right. I have my magnet, which I love, the Alice in Wonderland one, but I wanted to do something different today.
What do you have on yours?
I have a bear snow globe.
What's your temperature today?
It is pretty cold out. It's like 40s.
Well, it's not too bad.
Low 40s. It was spitting some sleeting rain earlier, but that's kind of cleared up, and it's very overcast at the moment.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like Christmas up here. Although I just got a notification that every year the fire company in Elizabeth, they come through the neighborhoods.
Oh, that's cool.
With Santa on the back of the truck, and they're coming on the 21st, starting at 5. Last year, I think I recorded it, but we weren't on YouTube, so I'll record it this year. It's so cool. It's so cool. Even for an adult. They were blasting like Elton John's Christmas songs. It was so neat. All the kids were running out.
I love small town. It's so much, they do so much more community wise, close-knit community. I mean, we have stuff down here, the parade of lights and all that kind of stuff, but our street, a lot of people have decorated.
Oh, our neighborhood is decorated like crazy, which it looks nice. There's a house down the street I saw the other night. It's a 2-story house, and they have like light strands going up to the top of the roof and like a Christmas tree, and it's like a triangle. And then at the top of the roof, they have a big star. It is like decked out. They put a lot of work into that one. I also saw some houses when I was out driving at night. They must have had like those jellyfish Christmas lights. I don't know if anybody here puts those on their house. They're kind of expensive, but boy, does it look nice. Like literally, I don't know how those guys do it. Do they take like a tape measure to get every light perfect? Because they're perfectly spaced apart and it looks amazing.
Yeah, I have no idea how they do that.
I saw a funny Amazon commercial. It was Amazon or it was like UPS, but I think it was Amazon commercial last night, and it was about sending out them delivering their Christmas packages, but it was a house that was really well done with Christmas lights, and it was flashing, and then the house next door to them literally just put up Christmas lights that said ditto with an arrow pointing to the really nice house.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
That's funny.
One of the houses up the street, and they've done it ever since we've lived here. Well, there's a couple of them up there, but this one house in particular, they decorate their entire house and yard. And when you pull up outside, they have Christmas music playing. So it's really cool to see. And then the house that's across the street, they have all of theirs decorated. It's several houses up there, and that you can see, but that one in particular, it's fun to roll down the windows, and some of the, like, they have like a big snow globe up there, and that one plays music. And but they decorate for all of the holidays, but the Christmas one is super, super cool.
I guess you can kind of see it's a little blurry. I can't see it all that well, but hey, this is flying along. I'll have this done in an hour.
This is pretty big. I think this will take me a little bit to do.
What size is this one? It's a 35 by 35, I think. Yeah. Do you have your Christmas stuff up outside?
No. Brad's been busy working, and we're not gonna really do anything here for Christmas, so he didn't put anything up outside. Or
did you get your tree up inside?
I have my little one.
Yeah.
My little one. We have my nephew's wedding is like right after Christmas, and so it's kind of a funny holiday, and so my family has all the wedding stuff going on, so we're not really going to do a family Christmas.
That's sad.
And then Scott and his girlfriend, they have to work, so she has to work Christmas Eve and Christmas. So we're gonna go up there and have Christmas dinner with them, but it won't be on Christmas.
Oh, what's he gonna do for Christmas? He'll be by himself then, if she's working.
He'll be with his son.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I got my tree up. I love it. Just love it. See, I don't know where to put my tray. I wish you know what? Do I have a cover sheet somewhere? I do. Maybe I can just put a cover sheet over here.
Yeah, I put one on the left-hand side because I usually will stick my hand up that there, and I don't want it sticking.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to put my arm in this.
Sticking to the glue.
So maybe I can just put that there.
I didn't want to cover up the whole picture because it's just so festive.
Yes, and if you're watching this, I did a video on Decorate the Tree with me, so go watch that video. It needs watch hours, but it was fun. It was on a snowy day, and Tony was there, and he's like, I've never seen snow, which he lives in Australia, so that makes sense, but in Artemis, it was fun. And it made decorating the tree like so much faster. Like, wow, we're done.
Christmas in a warm environment just doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Even when the winter is mild here, it's hard to get into the festive season unless you have the snow.
Technically, their Christmas is in summer. Yep. Doesn't even if you say it out loud, that doesn't make sense to me.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
Very, very strange.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know, because every picture you ever see of Christmas, it's winter.
A winter wonderland.
Right? I don't know. Maybe I need to ask him that, like in their books and stuff. For Christmas, is there snow like in their kids' books, or are the kids on the beach celebrating Christmas? I don't know. I'll have to ask. Never really thought about it, but it does sound weird.
Well, you think of Santa as being at the North Pole and the snow, and
maybe they think he comes from the South Pole.
Oh, maybe.
Mm. It'd be nice. I was trying to find, like, I don't know what's copyright-free Christmas music.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to play some while we were doing our premiere, but I don't know what music you can play, and I didn't want to record a whole premiere and then have YouTube go, well, there was music.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So, but a lot of those songs are so old that I don't know that there would be copyright on them. Because copyright expires after, 50 years, I think?
I guess it would be who's singing it.
So you couldn't do like Mariah Carey or anybody, but I'm thinking like the older songs.
Some Frank Sinatra or Bing Crosby.
Yeah.
I love listening at Christmas time. That really usually gets me in the Christmas spirit, is listening to Bing Crosby.
When I was decorating the tree, I put YouTube on the TV, and I thought I'm just going to risk it because there's a lot of Christmas music on YouTube right now. And this one said copyright free, and I was worried the whole time. And then they were doing like the commercials during how YouTube does commercials.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, is this going to flag my video? But turns out, even though I could hear it in my house, like my phone didn't pick it up. So I really don't know. I mean, we could sing for them, but I don't think we're going to do that.
Probably not. I do not have a good singing voice.
No.
I love to sing, but it is not pretty.
We should have asked Star to do this with us, and then she could have sang the background music.
I know, right?
She has a good voice.
So when you were younger, we had talked about this earlier. I mean, for our age, it was so much fun to sit, and you waited and waited and waited for the Christmas catalogs to show up. And so as a kid, we would lay on the floor and flip through the catalogs and tab pages and for what we wanted Santa to bring us.
Yeah, Amazon puts out a Christmas catalog. Did you know that, of just toys?
A digital one or an actual catalog?
No, an actual one. Now, it's not as big as like the Sears or the JCPenney, but it was a pretty decent size. We got one last year or the year before. I don't know why. It might have been last year. Like they just didn't realize you don't need to send it to this house. But yeah, it was just a toy catalog, which I thought was kind of cool.
That is cool. So as a kid, do you have a favorite Santa Christmas gift that you got?
As a kid, yeah. I don't know how old I was, but it was cardboard And now I was probably maybe like kindergarten age. So I don't know how tall you are then, maybe like 3 feet tall. It was pretty tall, but it was a cardboard Holly hobby house.
Oh, yeah.
And so essentially it was just a cardboard box when I think back about it, with a roof on it. And there it was decorated on the outside like Holly Hobby, but it was nothing extraordinary. I thought it was. Kids nowadays, if you gave them a cardboard box like that and said, here's, they'd be like,
Here you
is
go.
the present inside?
Um,
But
we, my mom, we knew we got gifts from grandma and grandpa and, mom and dad and stuff. But then Santa always brought our Christmas stockings and a gift um, that was not wrapped, that was left under the tree. And so we would Christmas Eve, oh gosh, we couldn't sit still. And we would lay underneath the Christmas tree and play I Spy with the looking up through the branches and all the lights and everything,
Mhm.
and play I Spy with Christmas ornaments, because pretty much almost, not all, but almost all of the Christmas ornaments that we had growing up, my mom made. So the tree was just covered with all just kinds of ornaments. One year she made a wooden clothesline, not the modern kind, but the old fashioned kind of clothespin. And she took velvet and she made all kinds of ornaments. There was firemen, policemen, a soldier, princess, just all different kinds of these little people ornaments out of these clothespins. Another year, she sewed these, they were like plushies, they were like pillowy, and there was birds and just you name it. She made all kinds. One year, she painted ornaments, just all kinds. She was always, every year, she made a different batch of ornaments. But one of my favorite that I remember the most, and like I said, so Christmas Eve, we would be begging and begging my dad to let us open up one gift. Well, it was always from my grandma and grandpa, which was usually pajamas. So whoever sent us the pajamas is the one that we got to open. So we would have new pajamas for Christmas, and then he would make us go to bed. And of course, you can't sleep and everything. And then in the morning, we were not allowed to come out of our rooms until my dad said we could come out of our rooms. And so my mom usually fixed some type of cinnamon roll or something like that. And, we'd be begging and begging to come out of our rooms. Well, of course, he'd extend it and took us into we'd go into their bedroom, and my mom would basically kind of have like a breakfast in bed thing. And we would just be going crazy. And then finally, when that was over with, he would turn us loose and let us go see what Santa brought us. And so my favorite Santa gift was I had a bunch of them, but one of my favorites is I got a I Dream a Genie bottle. So I don't know if you remember those, but it opened up. And so the whole inside was her house, and there was like a velvet bed, and it opened. And then there was Jeannie and her with her clothes and veil and all that stuff. And then when you lift the top off, you could there it was like a little it was hooked to a cord that hooked to a little platform, so you could set her on the platform and lower her down into the bottle like she went into her bottle.
Oh, geez.
It was so cool. It was so cool. I just loved that.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it was one of I had kept it because I it was just one of those ones that I, as an adult, and my mom had stored it away. And when they had built their home that they're in now, and they sold the house I grew up in, it was up in the attic. And I mean, there was a lot of stuff in there, toys and teddy bear, stuff like that, that she had kept. She got rid of it all. So I'm like, I cannot believe you got rid of to this day, I'm like, I cannot believe you got rid of my I Dream a Genie.
No, geez. Yeah, I don't think that Holly Hobby house is around. I almost burnt it down, so I'm pretty sure it's not at the house anymore.
I didn't have a Holly Hobby house, but my mom made me Holly Hobby curtains and stuff for my bedroom.
Yeah, I used to love Holly Hobby. I was watching. Actually, I don't know who I was watching. I think it might have been Scully Pop. It was somebody that we frequent. For some reason, they mentioned Holly Hobby, and the person's like, "No, you want to know who it was?" I was watching Scott Baio. Y'all know Chachi.
Yeah.
I was watching one of his podcast stream thingies, and they were talking about Christmas and about, old fashioned things. And they brought up Holly Hobby, and he had no idea who Holly Hobby was. He did not know.
Scott Bale didn't know who Holly Hobby. He's old enough to know who.
Well, I guess when you grow up in the streets of New York and you're a boy, you don't pay attention to no Holly Hobby. He had no idea.
My brother got a Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get Stretch Armstrong. It was the same thing. It stretched, but it was an octopus. It was.
Oh, yeah. I remember those. Gosh, all of you who I sat there and said for months now, hey, I really love squares. The rounds go super fast. I forgot. And I'm actually managing to keep sort of straight lines, which is amazing.
Do any of you drop in the comments? Do you have a favorite Christmas toy that you received as a kid, or a memory? My
parents did not keep us in our rooms. Like my brother and I, we would be sneaking out at like 2 a.m, and then they'd catch us. But no, the minute, like I think we were probably up every morning at 4 to 5, and then we were out there.
No, we had to wait till like 8 o'clock, 9
Oh
o'clock.
gosh, no.
And then when we'd all go out, we'd get our Christmas stockings first.
Yeah.
And one at a time. You couldn't just rip them open. You took turns to see what you got. And then for Christmas presents, it was one present at a time.
Oh my gosh.
And so it took till like noon to open up our gifts. And so my dad, he just really, I appreciate that now, because he really drug it out. So we had a neighbor, Lynn. It's more like family than a neighbor, but he'd get up like that 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, have everything ripped open, by 6. Didn't even really know what he had. And then how
could he not know what he had? He was playing with it, hopefully.
He knew that we could not open gifts until 8 or 9, and then he would come over to our house and join us.
Yeah, we didn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't really remember. I'm sure when I was like 4 or 5, it was a frenzy. Yeah. But probably by the time, I was in elementary school, like my brother and I, we were pretty chill kids. We didn't, there wasn't the chaos that you see in some places where the trees falling down and kids are bouncing.
We didn't have none of that. Well, and I remember too, even as a teenager, I mean, we obviously knew about Christmas and Santa and all that stuff, but me and my brother, we would still sit underneath the Christmas tree, and we usually would play a game. chess or something in the evening time. But always up until the age I am now, Christmas, it was always one gift at a time. Everybody took a turn.
Yeah.
We used to, my aunts, we used to have a restaurant here. It's no longer there anymore. It's different, but it's not the original, called Giuseppe's. And it was the train depot here in Colorado Springs. And they made it into this restaurant, and it had been there for years. And my aunts, I had three aunts, three of my dad's sisters, and they never married, but they would always get all of the nephews and nieces together, which my dad was one of 12, so that's a lot of nephews and nieces, and take us to Giuseppe's for Christmas dinner. um, all the like I said, nephews and nieces and stuff. And that Giuseppe's restaurant was so cool, and it was always decorated and festive. And
Yeah, we never went out to eat. I probably would have liked to, but we never went out to eat for holidays.
yeah, it was, well, when we went to Giuseppe's, it wasn't on the holiday, but it was
Yeah.
usually pretty close.
Like
And
a
we
lot of
do a
people will
name
have
drop.
even Chinese food on Christmas.
Hmm.
They'll go because a lot of Chinese restaurants are actually open. I think it's one of the few that are open on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my mom always cooked, which is why I think they didn't want us to wait until, real late to open the presents. It's like, let's get up and get them over because I don't know, cooking back then took a lot longer than it does now.
What did you have for Christmas meal? What did your mom fix?
I'm, honestly, I don't remember, but I want to say ham because we did turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So it would have been ham. There was no way she was making two turkeys. But I don't really remember as it like childhood wise Christmas dinner per se. Just remember the toys.
My mom would make a big crock pot of like this orange apple cider with cinnamon sticks and stuff in it,
Mm-hmm.
and eggnog.
Yeah.
And so she still has it and still gets it out, but it was these little tiny Santa head cups, and the pitcher was Santa.
Yeah.
And so that's what we drank our
And
eggnog.
we had those Santa head cups. And probably everybody back in the day had those.
Mm-hmm.
I know that when my mom's parents, her mom, her father died before I was born. But when her mom was still alive, I know that she came to the house for, the holiday meals.
Yeah.
But my dad's family, they lived about an hour away, so they never did. There you go. Now I remember something. That's what we would do. We would get up and we would eat and we would do whatever, and then we would take a trip up to his family.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. I don't have pictures, but he's passed away now, but he was my cousin and his name was Jeannie. He never married and he was really talented. He owned a flower shop.
Uh-huh.
So he was really talented with flower arrangement and baking.
Yeah.
I always said to my dad, Jeannie could have, but back in the day when this was like 50 years ago, that really wasn't something men did a lot. My dad grew up in the coal regions. And so men up there, they were working in the coal mines,
Yeah.
not arranging flowers and baking, but he was so good. And I always said to my dad, he really missed his calling. Like if he lived during this day and age, he would have had like a successful candy store. I mean, his candy was through the roof good and professional. Like he would make peanut butter eggs, coconut eggs, vanilla cream, strawberry cream, chocolate, and they were all like professionally dipped. And then he would if you go to a really good candy store and get like an Easter egg, chocolate Easter egg, on the top, there's usually like a flower
Yeah.
or something with that hard icing.
Mm-hmm.
All of them would be color coded with the hard icing. So you knew that like the pink were peanut butter and the white were coconut. But getting to the point though, he was also very good at decorating a tree. And they had a tree that must have been 10 feet tall. And maybe it just looked that way to me as a kid, but it literally went all the way to their ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And it was as tall as it was that fat around.
Yeah.
And the only thing I really remember about that tree was, and I don't know if people still use this stuff, but it was not tin, it was the icicle tinsel.
Yes.
Well, just some long strands that you like threw at the tree.
Yeah.
And it looked really beautiful. Like they did a great job with it, but that stuff is so messy to get back off your tree.
Yeah.
And then I know I had already moved away, I think, but she got to the point where Jeannie was putting up like numerous Christmas trees and decorating them. There was a Christmas tree everywhere in that house. It was a big house, but
I don't remember how old I was when my mom and dad started going to like a tree place where you could buy a fresh tree, because we always had a fresh tree. But when I was younger, up until probably, I want to say probably until 10 or 12 years old, my dad always went and cut a fresh tree. And
you never had the pleasure of having the viral like it's like a white, almost like a white tinsel tree. It was on like a cardboard. Literally, it was like a paper towel holder, but they were long tubes and they were cardboard, and you twist it, and the branches would come out.
No,
Oh
no,
my gosh,
I've never even seen that.
They don't. I don't know if they still make them. I don't think they make them, but people that have them, things are so dangerous. You burn your house down.
No,
Oh
no,
my gosh.
I've never even seen that.
They don't, I don't know if they still make them. I don't think they make them, but people that have them, things are so dangerous. You burn your house down.
No,
Oh
no,
my gosh.
I've never even seen that.
They don't, I don't know if
Yeah, my dad, we wouldn't know when we were getting the tree because he would never say. And, so we would always be wondering, when he came home from work, was today going to be the day he brought the tree in? Because my dad worked for the city and he worked up on North Slope, up in the mountains a lot. And he would bring the tree in. Sometimes it was 4 or 5 foot. I remember there was a couple times the tree would be like 7 foot, and they'd have to cut, so much off the bottom of it to be able to get it in the house. And then it would have to stand for, to warm up so that the branches would fall. So we could decorate it. And did you have bubble lights?
yeah, I still have some.
We had bubble lights.
I don't have them. We had like the real bubble lights, like the glass.
Yeah, real bubble lights.
Yeah. Nowadays, I don't know if they're glass. I think they're plastic. You can still get them. Because I know in high school I had those in my bedroom. I just love bubble lights. Yeah, my brother, he still does a real tree. He always borrows my dad's Jeep to go get one.
This is the first year I switched to a fake tree years ago, but I love a blue spruce and a blue spruce. They're very, very expensive. So I haven't had one in many years because they were pretty expensive 10, 15 years ago. But this is the first year my mom didn't buy a tree. She actually went and got a really nice, looks pretty real, a fake tree. So it's different. Like I said, she's always, as long as I've been alive, 56 years, she's always put up a real tree.
I put up a real tree as an adult one time when I lived in Maryland, and I left the tree up until March.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it still looked good. But what I didn't realize was that it was dry as a bone. And so when I tried to take it out of my apartment, I couldn't even touch it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I had to wear like a coat, and I had to find gloves. and wrestle this dead tree out of my apartment. And I thought, I'm never doing that again.
My mom, she always puts the tree outside, and then she makes with suet, she makes
For the birds.
Bird seed balls.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like my fake tree. No, I don't really even care about the tree. Like when I was decorating it on the video, it's not even about the tree. The only reason I get all of that out, and it is the only holiday that I decorate for, is because I think we've been married maybe, not Lori and I, my husband and I. When I said we, I'm like, that sounded weird. I don't know, maybe like 16 years. I can't remember. But we have ornaments from like all over in the different places we lived and different, and I just love to get my ornaments out and have those memories and talk about them. And every year I still get him a stupid ornament. This year was sushi, which was sad. And I may get him 2 ornaments. I saw at Walmart, it was a Spam ornament.
Oh, goodness.
So it's a can of Spam, and my husband loves Spam. So I may but I think it was kind of expensive. I think it was not like, it was some kind of cheap glass, but maybe I'll get it for next year before it's gone. They had some really strange ornaments at Walmart this year.
Yeah, they may not have that sushi one next year.
I know, right?
Get it and put it up.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, no, I just love, you know what I can't find? When Lori and I in September went to Long's Peak Scottish Irish Festival, I bought an ornament and a necklace, and I don't know where I shoved them. Because I know you gave them to me because they were in the back of your car, and I don't know. I mean, I have to have them, but I can't find them.
Are they in your camera bag?
Lori Ann Wilson. I'll be right back. Hold down the fort.
Watch her pull them out. That'll just be classic. That'll be so. For all of you, do you have a favorite type of Christmas tree? Do you like a fresh tree or an artificial tree, or you like pine or blue spruce? Let us know. Drop a comment down below and let us know what your favorite kind of Christmas tree is. Because we would like to know. Like I said, I have my Christmas tree that I have right now is kind of small and skinny, but it's got pine cones, real pine cones on it. Gives it a little more of a real feel.
No, it's not in my camera bag. And you gave it to me after the fact because we were looking for, remember Star's poster?
Yep.
Which Star, if you're watching this, once the rates go down after the holidays, I swear I'm sending your poster. But you gave it to me after the fact. So no, it wasn't in my camera. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, and I was trying to think what you had. You had the bag there for the poster, so it's not with the poster.
No. I don't know. I mean, it'll obviously turn up because I know you gave it to me. I know it's around here somewhere. But I was kind of bummed because it was a cute ornament. But yeah, so I like looking at all my ornaments. And it's also amazing over the years how many you amass.
You collect.
Right. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I'll put up our special ornaments and then I'll just put up like, I don't know. I have some that are red and gold, or I'll do like a blue and silver, just regular Christmas balls. But this year I'm like, gosh, I don't even need to put up as many Christmas balls because the ornaments are taking over the tree.
Yeah, you can kind of weed out the fillers.
Yeah, because really that's what those Christmas balls are. They're just fillers. And I didn't realize I had red and gold. I've been doing the blue and silver for a couple of years. I think next year I'll do red and gold. And then too, aside from that, with putting up a tree, I love to have it lit up at night. And I just like the glow of the soft lights. Just, I don't know, just feels good. Feels like candles, warmth. I have hot chocolate too, but I've not made it yet.
Well, let me tell you, Brad has gone through, he's on his third handle of spiced rum, Captain Morgan spiced rum, and eggnog. Soon as that came out in the store, man, he's been drinking the eggnog.
I bought eggnog for Thanksgiving and we never even opened it. It's still in the refrigerator. It's
Really?
good. Yeah, it's good. It's good until who made that one? Like that Southern Comfort brand one.
Yeah.
It's good until like January something. So we know I don't really drink it. James does, but he didn't drink it on Thanksgiving. I said, well, don't open it. We'll just we'll keep it till Christmas. Yeah. There's just so much food like at Thanksgiving. There's just so much food that when you go, oh, let's have eggnog. And eggnog is pretty heavy, right? Your stomach's like, I'm just so full, forget it. I never even baked the pie on Thanksgiving.
Oh, you didn't?
No, because we were just so full. And I said to him, do you want me to go and you know, bake the pie? And he was like, I don't know. So yeah, I didn't. So I'll bake one for Christmas. We just had a lot of other food.
This is moving along pretty good.
See what I'm saying? You can get one of these little ones done in like no time flat. I think I could probably do one this size. It would probably take me a week if I worked on it every day.
Yeah.
I would say.
Well, I figure I'll keep working on this one through December.
I think I'm just going to
because it's December.
Are you? Yes. No, I'm going to just save mine for next year. I'm going to just work on it at Christmas. If we do these type of videos. I put up some lights too. The only lights that we don't decorate the outside. It's just way too much work. So I just put up, it's pretty cheap. I was quite surprised at Walmart. It's lighted garland for outside. So I just put it on the fence line out back. And it's actually pretty nice because it's a nice orange glow.
Yeah.
And so it lights up. I don't know what kind of, you know, out here where it's more plainsy, everything dies, but it's still like there's plants there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of brush that is, but it kind of lights up the brush and it just looks, like it fits out here. Just it looks antique-y. So rustic. Yeah. I'll have to show you my neighbors. They decorated their kids' playhouse.
Did they?
Yeah, I have to say he did a really good job, and it does look nice. But it's kind of weird when you live out in a more rural area to see like I don't know. I like Christmas lights, but sometimes it's a little too much, a little overboard. I just like it to be a little bit more natural.
When they got the whole scene thing, there's a couple of them big homes over by the Broadmoor, and you drive through there, and they've been doing it, you know, for years. I mean, huge light displays.
I think I'm a minimalist when it comes to a lot of things, but especially like decorations. I like the inflatables, but then too, you have to remember, I mean, Christmas is for everybody, but that magic is for kids.
Yes.
And even if you don't like, you know, you got to think when you were a little kid, if you drove by somebody's house and it had a big blow up snow globe that was playing music, you would have been bananas. So I would never really balk at my neighbor's decorations. Plus, it's not easy to do. No. I've also determined, like my husband, I'm ready to put stuff up beginning of November. And my husband's like, it's too early. It's too early. And I've determined that the people who say it's too early to put up your Christmas decorations are the people that aren't doing it. Because if they realized how much work it is to put up all the decorations, you
Yeah.
gotta start early. My artificial tree is kind of like me in the morning. Like I put it up and then it takes like a good few days for it to just find itself. Branches have come into place and it's not looking like it's been stored away for a year.
Yeah.
So stuff needs to come out a little early. But yeah, so I love to go out at night with the lights outside. Oh, maybe towards the end of the video, I'll go out there and show you my Christmas tree. One thing I thought too, if I ever built a house, you know where I would put outlets, electrical outlets? I would put them on the top of my kitchen cabinets on the wall. Because I thought to myself, wow, I could have like a train set running up there or like nativity scenes lit up, but there's no outlets. What are you going to do with all the cords?
Yeah.
So I would put outlets up there. I don't know. It's probably against code or something, but
I don't think it is. I mean,
do you know it's against code to have now? And this is a new law. We got in right before it changed, but to have outlets in your kitchen islands.
Really?
Colorado changed that.
I mean, out of all the places you need one, that's
agreed.
Where you need one.
What's the point of a kitchen island if you don't have outlets? Yeah. And outlets that are high enough. Our outlet is pretty low on the kitchen island. In Virginia, they were pretty high up and they were on the sides and it was very nice. But yeah, I wish I could decorate Christmas above my cabinets. I tried to put lights up there and I'm like, I can work with the cord. I could not.
They've got those battery operated ones now.
Yeah, no, I know. Anything that I own that's battery operated seems to wear down so fast.
Yeah.
And I'm all like, I have the candle. Oh, that's the other thing. That's a tradition. Probably the biggest tradition, or maybe the only tradition that I carried over from my mom, which is putting the candles in the windows.
Your candle. Yeah. Your candle.
I always put candles in the window. And back in the day, those used to be plug-in. They were electric. And my mom, it would get cold in Pennsylvania too. And the candles wouldn't always want to stay upright because there was a cord, right, pulling them down and they were just plastic.
Yeah.
So my mom would always have to like duct tape them to the windowsill to keep them standing. But now they're battery operated, but I'm always having to replace batteries. But yeah, no, it would not be Christmas at my house if there were not candles in the windows.
Yeah, I light my candles for each day.
On Christmas, we did this last year. My husband and I, we like pork as a whole. Like we like pork chops and we like Spam and, whatever, but we don't really like ham. I don't know why. We would never eat leftover ham. It's just, So a few years ago, we started just doing either like lamb or last year we did Korean barbecue. So I think we're just gonna cook Korean barbecue again this year.
That sounds good.
Yeah, we are not ham people, which is funny. Like pork, just not ham. In fact, that's what I'm making for dinner tonight is pork. But turkey was fine for Thanksgiving. It was, James bought like, you know him. If he's going to buy something that he wants, it's going to be like, going to waste money on something he doesn't really need. It's like this professional turkey injector.
Yeah.
Holy crap, you should see this thing. And I'm like, how often are you even going to use this? Like once a year? Yeah. And then he just bought, I'll have to get it. It looks really strange. I haven't tried it, but it's a meat thermometer.
Yeah.
It looks really strange.
A digital one?
It looks, like I say, I haven't messed with it. It's just a metal rod.
Yeah.
And then I guess there's an app on your phone because you leave it in the meat in the oven.
Yeah. We have one of those.
But
it runs off your off your phone.
Oh, I ain't going to use that. But yeah, this injector. So the turkey was really good. I'm so over turkey though. Usually after Christmas, if there's still any turkeys at the store, they put them really, really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, I don't even think I'm going to buy one because I'm just over turkey. Just don't want it.
Yeah, we've always done ham for Christmas because you've got to have your ham bone for your black-eyed peas and ham for New Year's. That's a tradition in our family.
We do. We usually do like kielbasa and sauerkraut.
Mm-hmm.
But I've recently made that, and I don't really feel like I need luck for 26. So I don't know what we'll have on New Year's Day. Because I don't really feel like sauerkraut and kielbasa again. I think too, another Pennsylvania tradition is so it'd be pork and sauerkraut essentially, but we would just use kielbasa. Dumplings and something.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's something else that we never made it, but my friend's mom always did. It was hot bacon dressing. And you put it on like this lettuce salad. You ever hear of hot bacon dressing?
No.
Yeah, it's like a salad dressing. And they had that every year for New Year's.
Makes like a wilted
I don't know. I have no idea. It sounds disgusting. But that is one thing. That's I don't remember what we ate on New Year's Day. Honestly, hey, I think I got all the Y's done. Well, in that big section. I don't know. I know I said I was going to put this away, but maybe I won't. Maybe I will leave it out and finish it. So what do you guys eat for your Christmas dinner? You can drop it in the comments. And how about Christmas shopping? I hope everybody is finished. I actually am not finished. Did you do any Christmas shopping?
I have done just a little. Like I said, we're going to be very lean this year, so we're just keeping it to the kids. And like I said, we've got Nolan's wedding, which is right after Christmas, so we have that. So it's going to just be a quiet Christmas, which is going to be nice too.
What'd you get Wyatt?
I have not gotten him anything yet. I will. I don't know, because if he wants something, he always just goes and gets it. So he's extremely hard to shop for.
Oh, hey, I know what I can show you. So for James, I haven't gotten it yet. I'm not done, but I'm going to get it on Amazon. So I'm fairly sure that's just going to be 2 days shipping. That's the nice thing about Amazon for Christmas shopping. I mean, you should really buffer it and say maybe it's going to be 4 or 5 days, but generally in 2 days you have it, right? So last minute, it's good. But I'm going to get him another one of these things that you build. But but these are called book nooks. And so you build it and sorry, my Ziggy so you build it and you can take, and it's lit up and it looks like, I think the one I'm getting him is a bookstore. And then once it's built, you slide it into your bookshelf on either side of your books, and it helps hold the books up, and it just looks pretty cool.
Bookends.
Yeah, but you put them more in like the middle of your books. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to get him. He's been building all other kind of stuff, but this seems like it might be a little bit harder because it's smaller. I think there's more detail. So that's, and then my dad, I bought him because he uses like a Fire Stick, and I don't know, it either broke or the remote broke. I don't remember what broke, but something broke. So I bought him the new version.
An updated one, yeah.
And it came yesterday to his house. And he sent me pictures of the package from Amazon that it was in. It was all torn open and like retaped with packing tape. Yeah, and there was one spot that was still not sealed.
Yeah.
So he said because I said to him, don't open it. there's something in there, but for all I know, it's just the box that the Fire Stick comes in, and the Fire Stick is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I told him if that's the case, at least he has the pictures, and we'll get another one. And then I always send him. My dad lives by himself since my mom passed, and I always get him a gift card to like Domino's.
Yeah.
So I sent him like a $50 gift card to Domino's.
Oh, nice.
So that's what he's getting.
That's cool.
But what I would prefer to get him is someone just to shovel his driveway when it snows, but he's still not willing to give that up.
Give that up. He needs a cat, is what he needs.
Yeah, I don't know. The guy that lives in the yard adjacent to my dad's yard, that's where my best friend grew up. Shouldn't live there anymore, though, obviously. But the new guy who lives there is really nice, and he is a construction worker, and he'll be gone sometimes for like 2 or 3 days at a time.
Uh-huh.
Because maybe he's working in like Jersey, and it's just you just can't drive home. So he has 2 cats, so he always has my dad go over and feed them.
Oh, well, that's
so it
cool.
gives my dad a little bit of cat time. Because he'll stay there and get the laser light out and play with them, and yeah. So that's
very cool.
Kind of nice. All right, I'm going to finish this little row, and then I'm going to show you. So for James, I bought him a pinball machine that you had to build for his birthday, and it took him. I think he started it on Thanksgiving. And I think it took him like 2 days to build it.
Wow.
And we've already broken it. We've already broken it. Hold on. And I'll show you my tree, and then whatever you want to do, and then I think we probably should be good. But check this out. Gotta move all my diamond paint and stuff. I don't know if you can see it. Of course, my stream got crazy.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Okay. Yeah. And so you've got the ball, your flippers, you've got bumpers that work. It's so cool. But there are supposed to be lights that light up when you go up these ramps. And like that one ramp is a dragon.
Yeah.
And he busted something. So the new part is coming. So yeah, it's pretty cool though. So hang on one second. So I'm out here and I'll show you my Christmas tree. So she's right here.
Oh yeah.
She's pretty full up. Somebody asked me on my live what my favorite ornament was. And I have so many that are so sentimental, but this is my favorite ornament. It says world's best dog. And James bought that for our first dog, Chi, when he was deployed in Afghanistan, and he sent this home. And yeah.
That's awesome.
That meant a lot. And of course, we've got ketchup bottles. And then the other favorite ornament is the big tub of cheese balls. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. It looks much better in the evening, and it does have a serious tilt. And then we've got some little decorations over here.
Just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. Hopefully, hoping and praying that your day is filled with joy and love, not only on Christmas, but every day. And we appreciate each and every one of you. And that's about it. Merry Christmas.
All righty. I would say ditto. Sorry about the turning there. I would say ditto. Lori pretty much covered it all. Merry Christmas to everyone. And thank you for watching. Have a great holiday, guys, and a Happy New Year.
Yes.
This is Vicki.
And this is Lori.
See you later.
Bye-bye.